Hello, how's everyone doing tonight? Great, awesome. I complain, but you know what? Nobody listens to me anyway. So it doesn't do any good to complain. Heck, even I don't even listen to me complain. That's pretty bad. Well, tonight's topic is the student loan forgiveness. And I hate to say I told you so, but I knew it. Just as soon as the election was over, that some federal judge would overturn the student loans. And that's exactly what happened. You can Google search this. There will be no student loan forgiveness. Just as soon as the election was over. It can't be a coincidence. And I think Biden knew it. Ha 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 ha! I knew it. I just knew it. I knew as soon as the election was over, just as soon as they got done, that there wouldn't be any student loans forgiven. I mean, come on. He played you for fools, people. The demon rats played you for fools. He played you for saps just to get your vote. They lie. They do what every politician does on the left and the right. It doesn't matter what team you're on. They all do it. They lie through their teeth. They lie up their ass. Don't mean to swear, but they do. All of them do. They just do. And it didn't surprise me when I got the news. When I did it on Google search, and it's a legitimate news source from CNN and well, you may call them illegitimate. It's still as far as there's some truth to their stories. I don't care if it's Fox or CNN. They both stretch the truth, but there's still a grain of truth. So a judge overturned it. Biden knew this going in. He knew that the student loan forgiveness was not legal. He didn't have the authority to do it. He didn't go through the House. He didn't go through the Senate. And he knew it. He knew it. He knew it. And he played on it and got your votes. He just kept it quiet. It's not a coincidence, folks. It's not. You got played. They got your vote and they stabbed you in the back. And even let's say for a second that they would forgive your student loans. It was only for $10,000. And there were students out there who were telling me that they believed that they were going to get a check in the mail for $10,000. No, that's not how this works. You're not going to get a check for $10,000. Absolutely not. That's not how this works at all. I can't begin to tell you how many students have told me this. Now, I'm 55. Now, when I was in college, I had to pay for it without getting dirt on my rifle. And I back in my days, we paid for it. You took out that student loan. You made a promise to pay it back. You need to pay it back. That's how this works. No one made you do it. You did it of your own free will. Own up to it. You took it out. You pay it back. Now, maybe the interest rates are too high. But back on the topic of, let's assume they kept their promise, which they did. Let's just pretend for a moment that their promise is going to be kept. I've talked to several students, and they believe they're going to get a check in the mail for $10,000. They're going to go on a shopping spree, go out to eat. They think they're entitled to that $10,000. They think they're going to get an actual $10,000 check. No. All they were going to do, assuming it passed, was to go in and let's say you owed $100,000. So now you only owe $90,000, but you still owe it, plus compounding interest. I think it's probably so. Yeah, that compounding interest is going to add up. So it's like, so they knocked down $10,000. That's assuming that they kept the promise. Now you owe $90,000. Within 2 years, it's back up to $100,000, if not more. It's like getting airline rewards on your credit card. Hey, I got some rewards. I'm getting a savings. They knocked off a little bit. I've got my airline rewards or whatever they call it, or they discover cash back. You're gonna get 3% back. Yeah, 3% back. Except this is 10% back. If the average student loans are 100,000, somewhere 40, 50,000. So you're still going to get a certain percentage taken off. It'll just go right back on by the time you add up the compounding interest. I mean, has anything changed? No. You're still going to owe that money. They're not going to forgive the whole loan. They're never going to do that. The government is using that as an asset to borrow against. Yeah. So how can they do that? I don't understand. I'm not an economist. I don't understand the economics of it. But I can tell you this. I just knew they were going to do that. And assuming you were going to get that, all they're going to do is go to the computer, and reduce it by $10,000. Within 2 years, it's back up to the amount that it was before. And you may think, I'm entitled to student loan forgiveness. No, you're not. Because where will it end? I'm entitled to have my medical bills paid off. I'm entitled to someone paying off my car loan. No one maybe go out and get a car loan. I don't really have one. I'm just speaking hypothetically. My car is paid off. But if I did have a car loan, no one made me do it. Am I entitled for the taxpayers to pay for my car? No. Am I entitled for the taxpayers to pay my mortgage? No. I mean, where will it end? Today it's student loans. Tomorrow they'll say, forgive my loan on my car, my house, my yacht. Everything should be free. And so that's not how the world works. And another problem you're going to have, and I want to address this, and maybe there's some people who can respond to this YouTube video. So please subscribe to this channel. Please put your comments below. I want to engage the audience. How do you like the new camera? I got another now. Got 3. This is more of a podcasting type where I can hook up a microphone and headset. It's actually done on an iPad, the 9th generation iPad. And I'm looking at the picture and how clear it is, and I'm going to play it back when I'm done. So how does everybody like the audio and video? So comment below how this works, and because I lost my train of thought. That's the sign of dementia, isn't it? Man, I'm 55. Man, I'm losing my mind. I don't have a script. This is unscripted. I don't even have an outline to stay focused. So what was I talking about? I was discussing. So all they're going to do is knock off, and it'll be back up to 40, 50,000 or 100,000 within 2 years. Oh, I was talking about everybody wanting something for free, right? You should pay off my mortgage. You should pay for my car, my land, my yacht, my private plane. That's not how the world works because, I know what I was going to get back on. Another problem that we're having, it's part of the labor shortage, is we don't have enough taxpayers to pay your student loan debts. We don't. We've been having a low birth rate. So where are the tax dollars going to come from? This country is a one giant Ponzi scheme. We need bottom feeders. We need people on the bottom to pay for the people on the top. It's a pyramid. The problem is the low birth rate. We don't have this anymore. There's nobody paying into the system to pay for your student loans. Assuming you could just print more money, you're going to have higher prices everywhere else. Because you're inflating the economy with all this printed money, and that's just going to cause higher prices. I mean, let's face it. As you notice, the picture seems to be backwards here. There's no way for me to do that. I'm doing this hard copy. If I was doing this live stream, Facebook has a way for me to reverse the camera, so you wouldn't see things backwards on my shirt and stuff. But since this is hard copy, I can't do that. I'm doing this on an iPad too, so it has limited functions. It's very simple and basic and easy to operate. Maybe next time I'll do it live stream. I think the picture is better when I do it hard copy. But anyway, we don't have enough taxpayers. There's no taxpayers. So this country is a Ponzi scheme. We've got not enough people in the workforce to pay for all the programs we want to pay for. And there's more and more people dropping out of the workforce each and every day. So, yeah, we just don't have the people we need to pay for everything. We just don't. I'm sorry to say it, we just don't. So there'll be no student loan forgiveness. Forget it. It's not going to happen, folks. I don't care what you're hearing from these other YouTubers saying, oh, well, and I've had, like I said, I've had students swear they're going to get a check for $10,000. That's not what they said at all. They were just going to reduce the principal, I think, or just the amount you owe. I don't even think they were going to reduce the principal. I mean, student loans are bad, but no one made you to it. No one made you go to college. No one made you take out those student loans. There's the thing called the GI Bill, which is what I did. So there is a way to do it. The government does have it. It's called the GI Bill. You just gotta crawl in the mud without getting dirt on your rifle. Oh, that's too much work. Yeah. But like I said, I'm 55, so my generation, we did things differently than I guess you guys do it. Again, I want to engage the audience. Please comment below about your student loans. I want to hear your story. I mean, what solution do you have? My solution is this. We need to work on the interest rate, maybe. You're not going to get down to 0% because obviously they're there to make money. So we need to work on a way for the students to pay down their principal. Like maybe 3/4 of your student loan payment can go toward the principal and 1/4 will go towards interest. Something like that. What do you think about that? This way, every month you're paying on the principal. You're paying down your student loan. That's what I'm saying. Again, there's not going to be any student loan forgiveness. I don't care what these other YouTubers are telling you. They have no intention. They're using that as an asset to borrow against. Now, I don't understand the full economics of it. Maybe Aaron Clarey, he's some kind of economist. He might explain it better than I can. He's way smarter than I am. So, but I just knew it. Like I said, comment below. Please subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe. I love talking to everybody. I need more engagement in my videos. I'm trying to improve my audio, improve my video. Trying to come up with content is not easy. Sometimes you wait for inspiration. Today I was inspired when I heard that story of the judge overturning. I'm going, oh my God, I just knew it. I knew the moment the elections were over, student loan forgiveness would not happen. He did it just to get your vote. What do you think about that? The demon rats lie just like the red people do. Yeah, the red people lie too. Politicians lie. I am with George Carlin on this one. It's a private club and you and I are not in that club. They all lie. They just want your vote. It's like a televangelist. Please, sir. Please, sir. For your love gift of 1995, will you help keep us on the air? We got these children in South Africa we're trying to feed. Please, sir, you have it in your heart to send in your love gift. God's going to shower a blessing upon you when you do that. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your donation. Thank you. Politicians do the same thing. Please, sir, vote for me. Yes. If you vote for me, I'll try to cancel your student debt It's more or less, I'll sign an executive order and you'll have no student loans. That's not what he said. He'll reduce it by $10,000, up to $10,000. And if your income was a certain amount, you got to look up the details, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to get a check in the mail for $10,000. I can't believe how many people think they're going to get a check in the mail for $10,000. $10,000. And that is what they believe. But now, you're not going to get any money in the mail, and you're going to end up paying that student loan for years to come. We're already up to almost 16 minutes. I think I said what I wanted to say. I wanted to be a little more harsh, a little more cruel about it. I just wanted to laugh. Oh, you really thought your student loans were going to be forgiven? Oh my God. No, they're not going to be forgiven. No. You're not going to get a check. They lied. Thank you for your vote. They took you to the cleaners. I knew it. I just knew it. As soon as the election was over, something was going to happen, and it did. A federal judge overruled it because Biden did not have the authority to do it. And too late, he got your votes. Too late. The Demon Rats won. They got your vote. They played you for fools. There was no red wave. There's no blue tidal wave either. I was hearing about that. Both sides were saying there's going to be a blue wave, red wave, win. It's kind of a tight election. All elections going to be tight. There will be no red wave in 24 either. Don't listen to that nonsense. There's not going to be a blue wave in 24 or tidal wave, whatever they want to call it. It's going to be tight. Every election, that's how they rally the troops. It's always going to be within a couple of points. There will be no landslide on either way. Each side thinks it's going to be a landslide. We're going to crush them. That's how they rally up the team. If you ever played sports, that's how they do it. And the politicians are doing the very same thing here. I'm sure the Republicans are lying just as much as the Demon Rats. No student loan forgiveness. For all you college students out there, maybe watching this video, I'm going to tell you the truth. There won't be any. There won't be a Santa Claus. I'm not trying to... I'm just telling you the truth. There's no doom and gloom here. I'm just giving you reality. I won't lie to you. This is reality. You have to figure out a way to pay off your student loans, or don't go into debt. If you're a young man, go into the trades. That's always a good occupation. OTC is offering free classes in the trades right now here in Springfield, Missouri. I don't know who's sponsoring it, but I know they were doing it. If you want to be a construction worker, welder, drywaller, roofer, you name it, plumber, electrician, there are companies. I'm aware of another company that's offering classes too. I think his name is Carnahan here in Springfield. He's offering classes to train you in refrigeration and stuff. Yeah, in the trades. A good, solid education, a good, solid career in the trades, both male and female. So I'm aware of, I think it's all-purpose cleaning. His name is Carnahan, and I think he mentioned something about offering classes in the trades. So you sign up with him, he'll train you to do what you need to do. He'll offer you a course. He'll get you certified. You betcha. He's getting good employees out of it. He's training you to do things the way he wants it done, of course. He's getting something. He's getting a return on his investment. So, again, it's there's options out there. You don't have to sign your student loan, sign your life away. And if you do take on a student loan, what are you going to school for? I mean, you don't have to go to school to be a content creator. I'm doing this for free. And eventually I'm going to be totally optimized where I can make money doing this. Yeah, yeah. I can make money making creating YouTube videos or Facebook or whatever platform I upload this on. This is, like I said, hard copy. I'm not doing this live, so I can come on here, say what I need to say without being interrupted with comments coming in all the time. Other videos, I love engaging the audience, but I can still engage if you leave comments below. Yes, put in your comments. I love to read your comments. I'm trying to get more engagement from my videos. I recently did one on Knight Rider, but the Playmobil thing could have been done better. But you know what? I'm not a professional, and I don't want to be. Not really. I want to get better with my videos, but I want to maintain some kind of homemade look about them. I don't really want to get too scripted, too polished, like Ben Shapiro. That's too much. The theme of my channel, I try to keep politics off my channel, but tonight I just couldn't. I just had to come out and say something without endorsing a candidate or party, because they're both bad. I'm just with George Carlin. Look up George Carlin. It's all bullshit and it's bad for you. Don't mean to swear. I know I got to keep this family friendly. I didn't drop any F-bombs. So, I want to thank you for tuning in. And it's already been 22 minutes. I want to play this back. If I don't like it, I'll reshoot it and make it better. Thank you. Bye-bye.